Hi guys, this video tutorial is going to take a look at the new multi-team schedule shortcode, which is pretty cool and has been revised extensively in version 2.8. And then it's going to also look at how to style this shortcode, but really the issues of styling apply across the board to all the League Manager shortcodes. So this shortcode, let's look at it. Here's the incantation, MSTW, multi-team schedule. Just provide a league in this case. And when you provide the league, it will fill this drop down with all the teams in that league. This is the Pac-12 North, and all the seasons for the teams that are in that league. So we can change seasons for a particular school, and we can change schools. And that's all pretty cool, except it looks very Joe Don High School in that it's the basic out-of-the-box styles, which are pretty bland intentionally. And so we might want to jazz them up a bit and see if we can't make it a little cooler. Like, for example, that. So we could have each team's schedule display in that team's color scheme. So how might we do that? Well, the key is, before we do that, let me say something about child themes. If you don't have a child theme, create one. They're very, very easy. You don't have to put anything in it, but just create one. In this case, I'm using the SSS Dev theme, which is a 2011 child. So here's 2011. This will be based on the WordPress 2011. Been that way since roughly 2011. Why would you want to do that? Well, as you can see, I just updated 2011. I didn't bother anything that's in this theme. If I had not created a child theme when I updated to 2011, I would wipe out all the work I'm about to show you. So, create a child theme. So when we look here, here's my child theme. And in my child theme, the only thing that needs to be there is the styles. Style.css, which won't go to for some reason, right there. But what I can add is League Manager custom styles. And the advantage of putting it here is that when I update League Manager to a new version, this won't be affected. So all my styles will stay there. And when I update 2011, this won't be affected. So you'll see there's a lot of work in here. It won't get deleted. So let's look at this. So we go back here for a second. And let's look back at our schedule. And if we inspect this table, what we're going to see is this table. It's an MSTW LM table class, but it has added on here Cal Bears, which is the slug for the team. If I go and look at Oregon, and inspect it, you can see that I have the MSTW table, but in this case it's Oregon Ducks instead of Cal Bears. And that's the slug for that team. So when I go to my styles, my custom styles, I've already created styles for the Cal Bears, and I'm using Cal's blue and gold colors. And there's some work to do there. So let's just copy that as is and paste it down here so we can do Oregon. And we'll say this is the Oregon Ducks. Now what I need to do is I'm going to need to change all of these Cal Bears tags to Oregon Ducks, and I'm going to need to change all the colors from Cal's blue and gold to Oregon's green and yellow. And so the way I, if I want to be real anal about it, I'll go to the Oregon website. Every university has such a website. I'll look at the official colors, and there's Oregon green. It's 007030, and there's the yellow. And I'm going to also need a secondary palette. I'll use the light gray. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into this thing, the style sheet. I'm going to change the Cal Bears to Oregon Ducks. I'm going to change Cal Blue to Oregon Green, Cal Gold to Oregon Yellow, and somewhere in here there's a Cal Gray for the one set of rows. And there it is, Cal Gray. And what I'll do is I'll change that to the Oregon Gray. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the recording. I'm going to make all those changes, and we'll come back and see how it looks. Okay, I'm back. That took about 5 minutes to do global search and replace. I've changed all the Cal Bears tags to Oregon Ducks. I've changed the Cal Blue to Oregon Green, Cal Gold to Oregon Yellow. And there was one gray. And I saved it. Took about 5 minutes. So, there's California. If we go to, say, Oregon State, there was the standard default, boring. And now if we go back to Oregon, maybe we'll see some green and gold. There you go. So, that's all there is to it. It's a little bit of work to get the first one straightened out, but as you could see, I could bang out the rest of the teams in, under an hour. So, that's what I got. And I will talk to you again. If you have any questions, send them in on the website.